Hello everyone. In this video, we'll show you a course for how to build AI agents using LangChain. Okay, agents is used for automatic reasoning. It has tools. It can call tools actually. It has memory. It has also a RAG. It has knowledge. It has reasoning. It can reason on actions. Okay, it can do automatically. It can fork agents using a swarm. It can orchestrate. So let's go to in this video in assemble AI agents creation. So we'll start here by, yes, I load my environment. I created to load the different modules, okay, used on this course. Actually, I loaded chat grok for to use the deployed models on chat grok. So I'm using here the model llama 3.18 billion LLM. Okay, I set the temperature to zero point 0.1 so that I can get uh, concrete and absolute response from the model. So when I run this code, the setup is complete to load this environment, okay, using this LLM. So here, actually, you know that to understand the agent architecture, you see here the agent in LangChain, it combines LLM with set of tools to perform tasks. Okay, I wanted to say for the LLM, do X. Okay, so the LLM will think, okay, which tool it will run. So let's see how we can do it, okay, dynamically in this code. Let's go step by step. So here I'll provide you different type of agents. Okay, I'll give him, yeah, zero shot react agent. Okay, I give him, for example, let's see how can I handle this by where I define zero shot react agent. Yes, I create here, I create a search. It's called go search run here, call this. And here I define here a tool using a tool annotation here. Okay, so I define the tool as get word length. For example, I want to the agent to calculate the word length in a statement, for example, or a response, I return it back. Where I give the information to the agent, it returns the length of the word. Okay, so the agent understand what it will do. It returns the length of the word as input. Okay, I define here another tool. I want the agent to search the web for the current information. So I tell the agent by defining this tool, okay, here is I defined the search, okay, to run the input query. Okay, it will search on this query and returns a response in 500 tokens. So here I defined the tools, okay, for the agent. Okay, the tools are get word length and web search. Okay, so here in this function, I create the agent using LangChain. I provide the input for the LLM I defined for Llama, and I provide the tools, okay, that I have defined, the two tools, okay, for get word length and web search. Okay, so I got this zero shot agent created. So I wanted to invoke this agent using the tools and the LLM defined. So I tell the agent, for example, what is the square root of the year uh, Pythagoras, Pythagoras, okay, was born. Okay, it will search the year first here. I tell the agent to do that. Okay, and get I want to return the response in terms of 300 tokens as I can see, and let's print and see the result here. When I run this code here, okay, this code snippet, when I run it, I see here the response created. Okay, you can ignore these logs of traces. It's related to Lang Smith. We can ignore it, but let's see. Okay, the response returned back from the agent. Okay, the agent, okay, using the tools, it tells you here the square root of the year Pythagoras was born in approximately 3.87 23.875. Okay, this is a response returned back from the agent using the tools I provided to it. So okay, this is fantastic actually. So Yes, this is an example of zero shot React agent. React means reason and act. Okay, so let's go to next to the snippet here. I provide here web search tool. Okay, for the agent it's already defined. So I define here the web search tool. Okay, I'm using the tool. For example, the name of the tool is DuckDuckGo search to do the search. Okay, I provide the function defined for this tool, search.run, and description. This is search for the web of the current information I'm asking the agent to do it. So let's print the tool defined. Okay, here is a tool. The tool defined here is DuckDuckGo search tool. Okay, so let's go to another example of conversational agent where I want to do some communication with the agent here. So I create my agent. Here is conversation agent. Provide the agent, the LLM, the the list of the tools defined for web search and go word lens. Okay, and I provide here a conversation to the agent. Okay, I provide him information. For example, you are a helpful conversation assistant. I give him a role. I will tell him, I will tell it, answer questions and remember the context as conversational assistant. I give it to you. So this is the agent I provide, okay, a role and the context, okay. So let's, once this agent is created, let's invoke the agent, okay, using this human message, okay. Let's see how the agent will reply. I will give him a message, hello, I would like to learn about theory of relativity. Can you summarize it briefly? Let's see. Okay, when I run this agent, I get the response in terms of 300 tokens. So let's see here the response returned back from the agent once I run this code. Okay, you can ignore this error, so it's related to Langsmith. Okay, so let's see, okay, how the agent replies. Here, here's the response, okay, here. It seems that the web search results are incomplete. Let's try provide more detailed summary of the theory of relativity. Okay, it's the response of the agent. Okay, the theory of relativity is fundamental concepts in physics that describe relations between space and time. Okay, it gives you all of the information of this theory. It was introduced by Albert Einstein and in early of 20th century. So this is the response returned back from the agent using the tools provided to the agent. Awesome. So let's see another example. This is a conversation agent we're talking about. Let's see a structured a chat zero shot react description agent. React, reason, and act. Let's see how it's acting. Okay, how it's doing reasoning. Okay, let's see how it's done. Okay, here I define this function as plan execute agent. It has create the agent using the model LLM for lam I defined. Okay, I provided the tools for web search and get word lens, the tools, but here I provide a prompt to the agent. Let's see what the prompt. You are a careful problem solver. That's another context. So before acting, break the problem into steps, execute each step using available tools, and combine the results into a final answer. Okay, it's as long as it brings the problem. So let's see how the agent will behaves. Okay, and once I have this object for plan execute agent, I call the function for invoke this agent and provide the human message. I will tell it the agent find out who invented the telephone and calculate the number of years between the invention and the first moon landing in 1968. Okay, when I run this code, actually, let's see how the agent behaves. I gave him a context. I gave it tools to do web search. Okay, let's see how the agent replies. Actually, here is the response from the agent. It gives you the name of the inventor of the telephone, Graham Bell invented the telephone, and this is a US patient of the invention of the telephone in 18 76. It gives you all of the information. The first moonlight calculated. Therefore, the number of the between the invention and the telephone is 93 years. So it gives you a correct answer actually. Okay, this is awesome actually for this is structured. Okay, React agent. Okay, this is an example of structured chat zero shot. I give a context for the agent. Okay, how it behaves using this prompt. I give him a question or information. Okay, what it will do. Okay, and it will use the tools to run it. Awesome. So let's see the next example here. I want to create custom tools for the agent here. Yes, I use the annotation for a tool. Okay, this one, and I create a tool for get word length tool. I tell the agent here is the input of the word. I want to return the number of characters in a word. So I created this tool. I created the list of the tools for web search and get the word length. And let's create the object for this agent. So using the LLM defined and using the list of tools, okay, supported to the agents, it will use it. I gave him a prompt. Okay, let's see what is the prompt. I gave it, you are a versatile assistant with access to web search and word length tools. This is the information I give it to it. Okay, so let's invoke this agent, but I give it a human message. Okay, what the human want the agent to do. I want the agent to calculate how many letters are in the name of the inventor of the World Wide Web. Okay, so let's see the response. I want the response returned in 200 tokens. When I run this code, okay, here is it appears that here is the response returned from the agent. Okay, it appears that the name is Tim Berners-Lee. It has 13 letters using this tools. So the agent here, it use the tools defined for web search and for calculating the number of letters in the tools. So this is a very good example for creating custom tools for agents. Let's see the next example for implementing a multi-agent, multi-tool agent for task solving. Okay, here is all of the tools defined. Okay, for the agent, web search and get word length. I create an object for this agent using the LLM, and here is all of the tools defined here. Okay, and I give another prompt to the agent. Okay, I tell the agent you are a multi-capable assistant. Use available tools to find current temperature in New York City, calculate the square root of the temperature, and report both results clearly. Okay, this is a context I provide to the agent. So let's create or invoke this agent, okay, using the human message. Let's see what the human message I provided. I tell the agent find the current temperature in New York City and calculate its square root, and return a response here in 300 tokens. So when I run this code, let's see uh, the response from the agent. Okay, the response from the agent using the tools defined. Here is the current temperature in New York City is 75 Fahrenheit, and the square root is value 5 square root 3. Okay, this is the response from the this agent using the tools defined. Okay, this is awesome examples actually for handling or developing AI agents using LangChain. Okay, so I hope you like this video. Okay, I hope to click if you like this video, please click on like on the video. If you have any questions, please comment on the video content. Okay, and please subscribe to my channel so that you can notified of the new videos we'll provide on this channel. Thank you guys.